All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we could ask you all to come to order and take a place. I'm going to ask our colleagues to take their place at the dais. Thank you all, and thank you all for coming to a hush so quickly. We are now reconvening following a closed session, and I'm going to ask that as we reconvene, we begin with the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. So if you would all please rise and join us as Supervisor Cortese leads us in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all very much. That takes us to our next item on today's agenda. That is item number 7, which is to consider recommendations relating to certificates of appreciation, commendation, and proclamation. We have 3 items, 7A, B, and C. Let me ask the clerk to please display on our screens the voting panel, which will allow someone to make a motion to approve these 3 items. We have a motion by Supervisor Chavez and a second by Supervisor Wasserman. And let me ask all members to please vote on their screens. All votes have now been cast, so let me ask the clerk to please display the results on the overhead. And that measure passes 5-0. Thank you very much. Since we have all these people today, that's a good outcome. So thank you very much for that. And that takes us then to item number 8, which is to actually present some of these items. And so I'm going to walk down to the microphone, colleagues, and take this opportunity. Good afternoon. It's my privilege and pleasure today to make 2 sets of presentations. The first is to the folks at the Santa Clara County Public Safety Communications Dispatchers, who play an essential role in protecting the public's life and property by very quickly answering and evaluating hundreds of emergency calls daily. They dispatch the appropriate emergency response, whether it's from law enforcement agencies or fire departments, emergency medical transport providers within our community. And they provide equal access to emergency services to all callers, whether or not they speak English, whether they're hearing impaired. They coordinate the emergency services for both man-made and natural disasters to ensure the health and safety of our community. I am pleased to report today that our Santa Clara County Public Safety Communications Dispatchers have maintained accreditation by the National Academies of Emergency Dispatch since the year 2002, and they have maintained their accreditation as a center of excellence in providing callers reporting emergency medical calls with appropriate physician-approved medical instruction while help is on the way. So with all of that in mind, we are delighted that we can declare this Communications Dispatchers Week. And traditionally, it has been our practice to ask 2 county communications dispatchers who have previously been selected as last year's Dispatchers of the Year to join us for the formal presentation. So please join me in welcoming those 2 Dispatchers of the Year, Ms. Sandra Hopkins and Ms. Rhiannon Rodriguez, as they come on up and receive this recognition. Now I'm just going to guess that not everybody in the room knew that we were coming up on the Communications Dispatchers Week. So, would either one of you like to say another word or 2?
We're just very grateful for the opportunity to serve our public on a daily basis.
Thank you very much. Anything else? All right. Then we're going to ask the 2 of you to turn and do a quick photo with me as someone races up. We're going to turn our backs to you, okay? And we're going to let you hold that. And we're going to put the 2 of you all together. So, this is good. All right, there we go. And one more, hang on. You're paparazzi now. This is the deal. Tilt it a little bit more up. There we go. Thank you both.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to both of you, and thank you. thank you for the very challenging work that you do. Now, we're going to go next to our CIT awards. This is the crisis intervention team, but I think what I'd like to do is ask the folks who are here today to be recognized to come up before we do the presentation and join me here behind the podium. So let me ask, in order, if you will come on up, and we're first going to bring up Milpitas Police Department Officer Nathan Brazil. Yep. And the City of Santa Clara's Police Department Officer Sam Maselli, please come on up. And Campbell Police Department Officer Maggie Lights, please come on up. And I'm not sure if the Sunnyvale Department of Public Safety Officer Anthony Self could be with us, but if not, please send someone on up. Palo Alto Police Department Agent Robert Parham, please come on up. Morgan Hill Police Department Sergeant Troy Hofling, please come on up. California Highway Patrol Officer Brent Doiguchi. Officer, please come on up. And CHP Patrol Officer Michael Rubino, please come on up. San Jose Police Department Officer Teddy Davis, please come on up. And San Jose Police Department Officer Jerry Martinez. Jeremy, come on up. And San Jose Police Department Officer Joe Campagna. That is all of the folks who are here today to receive their CIT awards. And for those of you who are wondering, now, who are these good people and what do they do again? Here's the answer to that question. These are our CIT, our Crisis Intervention Team members, and they engage with some of the most challenging situations you could possibly imagine, situations that are often fraught, that happen between folks out in the community who are troubled and our folks who are in law enforcement. CIT collaborates with mental health professionals and learns strategies to de-escalate situations before violence occurs. And, you know, unfortunately, as I think we all know in our society, there are too many folks who come into contact with law enforcement who really are just troubled in some fundamental way. We know that here at our own county jails, probably close to half of the folks in our county jails have been identified as having some kind of mental health issue, and 20% probably some sort of serious or significant mental health issue, which is why the work that these folks do as members of the CIT teams are so important. So we have recognized each of them today. We've been very pleased that they're here to take a bow, much deserved. And let me ask if Dean Wiley would come on up and say a few words to tell us a little bit more about who's here, why they're here, and how important the work of the teams is. Dean, come on up.
Welcome. Thank you, Supervisor. Hi, I'm Dean Wiley. I'm Deputy Director of Behavioral Health Services. Tony Tullies, Director of Behavioral Health Services, would normally be here to honor these fine individuals. Unfortunately, she was not able to make it today due to some outstanding commitments that she had to take care of. But all I want to say about our CIT program, this is one of our most successful programs that we actually operate. We have trained to date probably over 1,000 officers within the system, 500 custody officers within the system, all of them learning, as Supervisor Smithian said, learning how to de-escalate situations that could end very poorly. These fine folks behind us have gone through the training. They've made us very proud with their efforts and how they've actually applied the training out in the field. And for us in Behavioral Health Services, it makes us extremely proud to be able to honor these folks and to just show the fine commitment to the work that they do. So even though Tony Tullies was not able to make it here, I feel very honored to be able to be here and to be a part of this ceremony. So I really appreciate the opportunity just to acknowledge these folks and their fine, hard work. That being said, I'm going to bring up Catherine Parlett. She is our CIT coordinator, and she's going to say a few words.
I'm so lucky to live in Santa Clara County. where behavioral health and law enforcement have a thriving partnership. What do these officers in behavioral health have in common? We are all trying to help people. And we are also not called when things are going well. We have the privilege of helping people through the worst moments and times in their lives. On December 17th, 2017, the 680 and the 101 were shut down by the California Highway Patrol. And we might have noticed this because it was during rush hour. What we might not have known was that the San Jose PD hostage negotiation team were called in to help prevent and save a life of a despondent person who was thinking of jumping that day. That's only one story. You can imagine there are many more stories as you see how many officers are standing behind me. These officers are working tirelessly behind the scenes. They are the unsung heroes of CIT. Please join me in a round of applause to thank them for their service.
Together.
Yep. Two, three.
And again. Thank you all, good men and women. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Find your way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Service. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all very much. It is really wonderful to be able to take a minute or two every now and again to recognize the good work that people are doing on a daily basis, which, as you heard, oftentimes is unacknowledged, or perhaps people are even altogether unaware of the good work that's being done. That takes us to item number 9 on our agenda, which is to present certificates of appreciation to our Employee Excellence Award honorees for the month of April. And for that, we turn to our county executive, Dr. Jeff Smith. Dr. Smith, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, welcome. This is one of the more exciting times in the board chambers where we get to honor a few of our employees and those who have been nominated by their departments and supervisors to be recognized as award winners for the Employee Excellence Award this month. So, will the award winners please join me up here in the chairs to my right and my left? You know who you are. Come on up. Okay, I guess we're missing somebody. So the way this works is I will call out your name and you'll come up here and stand by me and I'll read a little bit of your bio that was written by supervisors, and then we'll turn around and let you get your award from the president of the board, President Samidi, and then you come back and sit in your seats, and afterwards we'll have pictures. In the meantime, all of you are welcome to clap, yell, scream, just don't throw anything. Or if you throw something, hit them. No, don't throw anything. All right, first is Ryan Allen Diarty. Ryan is a fleet service mechanic with facilities in Fleet. He's in the South Yard and he's been with us for 6 years. Ryan has always done his job in a timely manner with cost savings and quality in mind. He shows up to work every day with his game face and understands the importance of setting a good example for his colleagues. Ryan is willing and ready for work. He also volunteers for the dirty, difficult, and most undesirable jobs. Punishing yourself. That's right. His enthusiasm and attitude are known by his team, and they are contagious. Everyone enjoys working with him, and he is well respected. Ryan's ability to complete any task that is put before him is an invaluable skill to the fleet and the entire county. Outside of work, Ryan enjoys spending time with his wife, Melissa, and his 4-year-old son, Chase. His hobbies include dirt bike racing and radio-controlled cars, and he's a competitive bass fisherman. In April, he will be celebrating 7 years with the county. Congratulations, Ryan. Good job. Pablo Gauna. Did I get that slightly right?
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
Pablo is an account clerk 2 in the finance agency with tax and collections in the cashiering unit, and he's been with us for 4 years. Pablo's unit handles over 200,000 payments, averaging $37 million a year. When his supervisor was involved in a major car accident requiring an extended leave, Pablo stepped into the role of unit supervisor for the last 8 months. During that time, he has mentored and coached the team as they dealt with the absence of their leader. Supervising this unit has stretched Pablo's skills and talents, making him the subject matter expert in cashiering. He is assisting in the implementation of a new payment processing solution for the department and in hiring and training new team members. Pablo works on continuously improving his work and county collections. He works with his team to develop new ideas and make changes to current practices. While working in a front-facing collections operation is challenging, Pablo leads his team to do their best. Every day, Pablo displays a positive attitude with each customer and ensures payments are posted in a timely manner. Congratulations. Thank you. Good job. Angela Garcia. Angela is a lead legal clerk with the Office of the District Attorney Misdemeanor Unit and has been with us for 24 years. Over the past 4 years, Angela has provided training and coverage to her fellow legal clerks in a variety of units. Most recently, she played a pivotal role in the office transition to paperless calendars for all misdemeanor cases. By providing training to support staff, Angela's leadership ensured a smooth transition. That must have been very hard, going from lots of paper to nothing. Angela effectively communicates with her coworkers, follows fellow leads, and superiors. Other supervisors have commented, quote, Angela is always my go-to person for training questions and particularly involving all things paperless. And, quote, on top of her heavy workload, she finds the time to train my staff and get them up to speed in a variety of tasks. Angela possesses the people skills to identify any area where a colleague may need help, and she will work with them one-on-one to make sure the problem is solved. She is a model employee and is very committed to the county and the office of the district attorney. Congratulations, Angela. Good job. Ruth Cote. Ruth is a deputy sheriff with the Office of the Sheriff Training and Compliance Division and has been with us for 16 years. With her can-do attitude, Ruth has established herself as a dependable and hard-working asset for the entire county. She has created and facilitated such trainings as the 40-hour jail training officer course that is now state certified, and she has been doing training for new use of force policy for the custody division. She instructed 43 classes in 13 weeks for 800 staff. Whoa, that's tough. They were all well received by all who attended. Each year, the state mandates custody deputies receive 24 hours of training, and we're going to agree to a lot more. For the mandated training this year, Ruth has included courses that cover gender responsiveness, force options, implicit bias, mindfulness, and suicide prevention. In her free time, Ruth enjoys spending it with her family, her husband Mike, who is retired from the sheriff's office, and her children Angelina, Jimmy, and Aiden. Ruth is a board member also on the Morgan Hill Pony Baseball League team, or league. Good job. Thank you very much. You were going to say something. Maria Solis. Maria is an eligibility worker 3 in social services with the Department of Eligibility and Benefit Services and has been with us for 3.5 years. As an eligibility worker, Maria assists our clients in qualifying and maintaining their vital food and health insurance benefits. The client population that she serves may experience transportation issues, may not have phones, and may be in desperate need of assistance. Whatever the situation, Maria adapts to her clients' needs and provides professional and compassionate service. She excels in the technical aspects of her job, staying current on CalFresh and Medi-Cal regulations with close attention to detail. How do you do that? It's pretty crazy, those regulations. Maria does not limit her initiative and support to the work she does with her clients. She's also a leader in her unit and division and an active participant in important office committees and groups. Maria's work and initiative have enriched the clients and the staff alike. Please join us in thanking Maria for embodying SSA's vision to serve, empower, and transform. Congratulations. Good job. Really good work. Mama.
Excuse me, Dr. Smith.
That's fine. We're a family agency. Hi. Where's Dad? James Walter. James is a health center manager in the Health and Hospital System Ambulatory Care at the Valley Health Clinic downtown, our newest clinic. He's been with us for 2.5 years. James has been key in the growth and development of several services providing in ambulatory care. Some of these services include VMC's first fully walk-in urgent care clinic, VMC's first pain and addiction clinic, and the Spark Clinic, which caters to children. James also contributed to a medical home for children in foster care, building the foundation for a transgender clinic, and to the pediatric, adult, and family medicine primary care services. You've been busy.
A little bit.
Good job. James has many strengths, one of which is his dedication to building a team that will provide quality health care to our community, and his constant focus on improving the delivery of direct patient care, customer service, and job satisfaction. James is not controlled by events and crisis situations. He manages and learns from them. He is consistently respectful in employee situation relations while he works through conflict with the appropriate resources and compliance. James actively incorporates CI care and just culture principles into his clinic management. He leads by example. He's resilient, stable, and perseverant in every action that he takes. Congratulations, James. Good job. Keep up the great work. I'll try. I love getting out of practice and parts. Thank you. Jennifer Camisa. I think Jennifer is missing. We will put her on for next month. Jose Chirino. Jose is a Vector Control Tech 2 with the Consumer Environmental Protection Agency Vector Control Division and has been with us for 11.5 years. Jose's commitment to public service is recognized by his peers, and he is well respected by the community that he serves. Jose has been heavily involved with ensuring that the marsh areas and sewage treatment plants do not become breeding grounds for mosquitoes. He has built relationships with co-workers, community residents, and other agencies, including Lockheed and the cities of San Jose and Santa Clara. Providing outreach for the many ways that the Vector Control District safeguards the public is very important to Santa Clara County. He takes great pride in being a disaster service worker, and he's active participant in the emergency response team. Before coming to the United States, Jose practiced dentistry in Mexico. Really?
Yes.
I need some work.
All right. I start right now.
He is an avid model builder, and his cubicle is adorned with an extensive collection, most of which reflect the vector control theme. In addition to his work, Jose volunteers his time at the Red Cross, teaching Spanish and English CPR classes. Congratulations, Jose. Good job. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's too bad we can't do public tours of vector control. See what a fabulous job they do for us. They protect us all the time from lots of diseases. Without them, we'd all be sick. Thank you. Francesca Perez. Francesca is a senior park maintenance worker with the Department of Parks and Recreation, the Maintenance Division. She's been with us for 4 years. Upon her promotion to this unit, Francesca has had many challenges which she has overcome and through which she has excelled. She is currently operating Sanborn Park with a very limited staff. During the year, she was informed of a water system failure at Walden West, a summer camp for over 200 children. Francesca repaired the problem and never let them go without safe water. Sanborn Road, leading to the park, has had severe damage and restrictions that were implemented from resulting in no garbage service to the park. This was at the start of a busy season, which for Sanborn means back-to-back weddings, full campgrounds, lots of trash. Francesca never faltered. She immediately collaborated with the local garbage company to come up with a solution, which worked so well that the Sanborn and Walden West residents participated in the project. Francesca is always thinking of ways to improve efficiency and park business, and she provides the best for her staff and her clients. She's a model employee and very well deserving of this award. Congratulations, Francesca. It's always exciting to hear all these stories about just a few of our fabulous employees. We have 20,000 just like them that are fabulous people to work with. Too bad we can't fit 20,000 people in this room. But I'd like another great round of applause for everybody. And if you'll excuse us, we're going to turn our backs to you while we take some pictures. You're welcome to clap and yell and scream.
Ladies and gentlemen, that completes today's agenda. Without objection, we are adjourned. Thank you all once again.